Radio Ghana. All you know, right? I don't have to say nothing. I just had to do this.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta.
Now remember, right? Let me just make sure and drop this for all you before.
The following program is an adult content program. Parental discretion is advised. The views and expressions are not necessarily those of Radio Guyana International.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger.
So remember, please, adult content programming from now.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger.
So all your real no trouble, you know.
Here comes trouble, here
So much trouble.
comes trouble.
That man fighting Power Rangers and thing. Oh God.
Comes trouble.
Special good evening to my brother Darrel Dookoo. How you doing, bro? How you doing? How you feeling?
Great. Everything good, man.
Boy, I don't know what to say about you. I know we're gonna get into all of that in just a matter of moments, right? But how you feeling and thing? I know past couple of weeks and stuff, you wasn't feeling 100% and thing, and now you're doing a little bit better, right?
Right now, my ass boss boy. See that walk and meet to Manzalina and back there, boy. Everything hotted.
Boy, I don't know what to say. Now, like I know you put up a video yesterday about it and stuff like that. And you posted some pictures and whatnot, right? But once again, before we get into everything, ladies and gentlemen, we're now starting our program. So remember, it's an adult content program. We warned you. We played our disclaimer and things. So when Darrel bust files and bust all kind of thing, don't say we didn't warn you. You know, right, Darrel?
Yeah. This is a big people show. Send and turn in the bed, and big people make sure you pee, empty your bladder before you listen. Please.
There we go. So, we got to large up. We have some first-time listeners in them. So, large up to all we new listeners and stuff. Sending shout-outs and messages and all kind of thing. Yeah, I know your girl, Raquel. She's sick, boy. The whole family's locked down, and Raquel's been sick. I guess all that rain that's been going down up in Trinidad really mashed up a lot of people.
Serious rain.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of that rain, Manzalina is gone.
Alan, I don't know, you spent your childhood in Trinidad, right?
No, I visit Trinidad. I was brought up in New York.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Listen, there was a time when Manzalina Beach, when you got to the beach, I don't know if people can remember it. When you got to the beach, there was so much sand, man. You had to walk a long way before you got to the water. We had a children big, huge cricket match there, man, and really enjoyed all of that. The sand is now gone, and now, with what has just happened, the road is gone. There's no road anymore that connects Manzalina to Miaro. What I want to highlight is that you have a lot of people displaced, Alan. You have teachers, for instance, the school at Anniewood. You have teachers that coming from Miaro that come to Grandy, and you have teachers who live Grandy that work in Miaro, and students as well that commute, and all those people that work BP and Guaya and all of that in the oil field. There's no way to get across there unless you go around, go down the highway and come through Princeton, or you go through what is called the Coal Mine Road, Beach, and go to Rio Claro, which then would bring you back to Miaro. But my point is, because of the alternative route, and the only alternative route you have from San Grande is going through Beach, it's $50 PT. $50 PT to get there. So if you're working Miaro, Alan, you have to spend $100 a day in transportation.
Wow, a day?
Yep, $50 to go and $50 to come back. The government needs to do something really fast. Either you set up some buses that will take people, commute people to the alternative route, through the alternative route to Miaro, or something has to be done. The road can't be fixed yet because the swamp is still draining into the beach.
But you see, Darrel, it's sad because not only that, the road is draining as well. I mean, you had a construction crew. It seemed like out there taking video yesterday, where she said this is done. This can't be repaired, right?
But I have a whole crew, mister. I have my own camera woman. I have Sharon who figures. Sharon figures she is the contractor. She is the photo producer. She dictated how we line yesterday. She run the show yesterday, Sharon Maynard. Jen Maynard, her sister. I want to thank these two who always support me. Yeah, that's my granny people. Anything I wanted there.
Right.
But she took over the show yesterday, you realize?
Oh, yeah. I saw that she did take over that and stuff, but it's
she didn't have chance to talk. That's the kind of position they will take over the radio show just now.
So I know it's over there is where they have the turtles go, right? Is that correct? The turtles go there.
Yeah.
And people go there. So what's going to happen to that habitat? By looking at your video, it doesn't look promising. People can't get to go up there.
Alan, it's going to take at least, first to begin, the water needs to drain, which means it's going to take probably all of the rainy season, the rest of the year to drain, because you realize every day in Trinidad we have been having heavy showers. So what has happened there now is that I don't know what's going to happen with the road. They have to allow it to drain so that once the water goes down, they can ascertain what needs to be repaired. But right now, bro, they can't. When I went up there, what we didn't show you in the video is that part where we stopped, the water was knee-high going into waist-high, going into almost 8 feet of water. Of course, we're not going to play stupid and go down there. The amount of caiman and anacondas and thing in the back there, I wouldn't want to venture into that. But I think the army came from the other side, the Princestown side, and it was almost impossible. And they come in trucks. So it's really, really bad. And I suppose they can't repair until the rain stops, and that's January, February. So the alternative route is now going to be the main way to get to Miaro, unless you want to make the wrongs on the highway. But for me, what is sad is that I have memories of Manzanilla Beach. I mean, the first time I and Annie do any kind of bowling was on Manzanilla Beach. And the reason we remembered it is that Anne-Marie was peeing Manzan Beach sand in the toilet for days.
Oh, my God. For days?
You never know.
I know that, but she could have built a castle now. You guys could have a sand castle and thing, them kind of thing.
I had to be walking behind you with a vacuum cleaner. It's sand falling all on the bed. I think, what you have inside here?
There you go.
Pick up a quarry.
There you go. So, boy, I mean, hold on, wait. We got some messages coming in, right? Look, they said,
ready?
They said,
what? Talk back yet.
I know, but look, Joshua has an idea here. He says, Darrel, we want a water taxi service in Manzanilla, right? Then we have...
it was on my wall, Alan. You saw it? Temporarily, if they could put set up a boat that could take people from Manzan and drop them Guaya, it will work.
Right, you see? And then Nathan says 51 million to fix the road. That could go to raising teachers' salary. Jesse says, ain't last week we say about Kamala should have fixed the roads. Now look at something like this, right? Yeah, see?
Alan, but you have to remember, about 2 years ago this started happening,
Right.
About 2 years ago, the water started to encroach on the land and take back land. And right now the beach houses, they have no value anymore, Almost, let's say 90% of the Manzanilla beach house is gone. The beach itself is gone. So I'm expecting any minute for them to say, you can't bathe in Manzanilla anymore.
But Manzanilla is where you want to go after after Carnival, Ash Wednesday. Where you end up? Isn't it Manzanilla?
But not only that. I mean, I don't know for you, but a lot of people will tell you when you now get your license and your first girlfriend, you say, go and take a little thing behind them coconut tree. But if they have no coconut tree, just take no thing behind again.
So you got to pump in the sand out in the open, it seems, huh?
You had to go in a hotel.
A hotel? You're done paying $100 on the road, right? Back and forth.
You understand?
And now you got to do hotel?
Well, we used to do it for free, but now you got to pay.
Oh, Lord. Well, boy, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. But at least Anne-Marie won't have any sand. You won't be building sand castles at home anymore, right?
Exactly. That has to now stop. I mean, all my fond memories of Manzanilla Beach is now gone.
Like I said, I'm sorry to hear that. And like I said, I know a lot of tourists. They just want to go up there, see the turtles, laying the eggs, and all that kind of stuff like that. So I really don't know what's Trinidad and Tobago's next plan of action. Have they set a plan of action or anything like that, or they're just still waiting?
they're not. Listen, you see, what they need to do, Alan, is they need to pull a team together, Ministry of Transport, the Ministry of Works and all of that, and come up with a plan. Like, for instance, what are you going to do with the children who are commuting from Mayaro to Manzanilla High School, or the children from Manzanilla commuting to Mayaro High School? What, are we going to transfer these children? Are we going to organize buses for them, or the workers who can't move? How soon are you going to start repairing the roads? What about the people who lose their houses? Any compensation? There's a lot of things that you have to put together. Are we going to import sand from somewhere else and fix back the beach? Where are we going to bull freely now? There's so many things, so many issues, Alan. Especially the bullying part that is affecting me very bad.
That is going to affect you very much so, because we can't have you backed up. If you get backed up, you just get more angry, right?
Yeah, but eventually your back is bent, like yours, Alan,
that's
Well, let me telegram you sudden.
Yeah, right. So, Darrel, we got a bunch of messages and stuff like that. So let me run through some of the messages and thing. All right. Like I said, we have.
Let's start yet, Alan. Hold the messaging we here already.
No, here's what, right? Gallus Prince is unable to make it tonight, so we're not restricted for time. So we'll see how it goes and stuff like that. All right. So we got Sunshine. Says she's a first-time listener to Large Up Malti and Kumar. We got one of my boy Mike Gandhi locked on from New York Valley Stream. He's from right there from by my mom and them. He says, I think we need 2 hours for this show. That's what's up, Alan. So Large Up Mike and the whole family out in New York. That's locked on. We got Miguel from Curab says, big up to Alan, loving the music. Can't wait for Darrel. Then we got some of your boys from the Hillview crew. You don't know what that's like, right? Jeeves from Tunapuna says, evening, Alan and Darrel. Big up to my Hillview team. And even though they may say I love a Hillview gal, I want to welcome the Lakshmi gals tuned in. Pink Power Ranger, hashtag WUF. So we're going to get to that in a minute.
Alan is half of a pink Power Ranger suit.
Half. Oh, right. So you're gonna explain that in just a second, right? So Saif Khan from Grandi, that's right there, your boy. He says, big up to Alan, wettest DJ around. Thank you. He said, big up to Darrel, big up to Hillview College and all them Lakshmi girls. Darrel, I have a question posed here. Do you think that the government has done enough to prevent flooding in the country, and what can you recommend to remedy this situation? So we're going to get to that in just a second. But let me, we got Uzar A says, Manzanilla don't have much turtles again. Trinidad S says, hold on, real messages, hold on. Devin D says the situation is due to a lack of drainage.
Yes, that's true.
By this poor government. Like I said, Uzar says, the turtles. Anton S says, are ready for the Bacchanal. Glendy C says, locked on all the way from Kissimmee, Florida. So lock on, larger we Florida people. Joel and R says, Weddy boy ready and locked on, ready for Bacchanal. Christine Dimples Love B says, ready and waiting. We got a larger Pauline that's locked on as well. Really and truly, that this is the thing. Oh, hold on, wait. We got the other messages. We got Shivan Singh says, Toko Main Road, not so much better than Manzanilla Road. So, anything you want to say in regards to that, bro?
Just before I forget, I want to really thank those Hillview boys, especially the names that I can remember now, like Zachary and Saif and Bradley. Those are the people who inbox me often and support us, Alan. I don't inbox you, but they inbox me very often, almost every couple of days, to say that, they're supporting and they have our backs and that kind of thing. I really want to thank them, man. That's really good of these guys, man. They always locked on and supporting.
Yes, exactly. They are. I know. Like I said, your boys and them, they do support you, but they're feeling bad for you. They said Darrel's gonna have some phobias and things because he won't get to bull. You understand? So there you go. We got like Johnny.
Don't worry about me. I have a whole closet of suits. I have all the different color Power Ranger suits. Some can't fit me, but even if I could put on the helmet, the rest they don't matter.
All right.
I do not have a Xenia Warrior suit. So I want to make that very clear that my neighbor is trying to say over and over for the people who watch that video that he was wearing a Conan suit. But brother, let me tell you something. Conan never wear no skirt.
Well,
Conan don't wear no skirt.
all right. So
What that man was wearing, there was a Xena outfit. I don't care what all they say.
but here's what, bro. Right? Let me for his defense. Okay, I know. Didn't those old Roman kind of outfits used to be like a skirt kind of type thing? You understand?
Then you're brixing for the man.
Yeah, I didn't know. I ain't brixing on nobody. I ain't brixing for nobody. I just saying, just to kind of clear it up. I feel bad for them. You said the man's a big strapping man, right? Is that what you said?
The man is, let me not let out all the people's secret, but the man is an army man.
Oh God. All right. Well,
in a Xena warrior outfit.
So okay. Well, here's
His
what.
wife wearing half of a pink a Power Ranger suit and her whole cabbage patch outside.
Well, speaking of that, I know KFC raised prices. At least you get coleslaw for free, right?
I'm not joking. You see that KFC thing? Listen to me, Alan. We go quarrel tonight, eh? Let me tell you something. A chicken in Trinidad, how much do you pay for a chicken in the States?
You mean like
a whole fowl?
A whole fowl. It could be. It's under like $6-7. You understand?
For us, it's $50 cheap. All right, average. Okay. Average $50 cheap.
Okay. Right.
When you cut up a chicken, listen. When you cut up a chicken, you get a breast and wing, a breast and wing, a leg and thigh, a leg and thigh. Right.
Right.
Good. KFC is selling average a leg and thigh and fries and a biscuit close to $40. A leg and breast and wing and fries and a biscuit and a drink close to $40. They've just raised their prices by 10% again. Big press release, they're raising prices by 10%. But you're basically buying a fowl for $50 and selling the fowl for $160. Am I right, Alan?
That is correct. That's very simple math.
So you making over $100 per fowl. And then you have the audacity to say, well, they understand that it's going to be a little more expensive. The chicken is going up by 10%. And so what they're going to do is adjust their menus so that we have, so that the people who can't afford could still have, the taste of some KFC. So what you're trying to tell me is when you cut up a fucking chicken and you get 2 wing, 2 breast, 2 leg, what you're remaining with, Alan, is the back and neck and the little piece that we call the oil gland.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm.
For people who don't understand what the oil gland is in the States, the oil gland is the fowl cut a hole.
Right.
Now, I from the time we get married, I told Anne-Marie, it is the first thing you cut out and throw. I do not want to see no fowl bum in my plate.
Right.
Don't put that in the plate at all. So what KFC trying to tell you, by the time they take the 2 wing, the 2 breast, the 2 leg, you know what they're planning to do? They're going to do a special just now, 4 caca-hole fried with dipping sauce for under $20 or crunchy back and neck. Yes, you're fucking way up.
That's messed up, man. Because I mean, those are the cheapest parts of the chicken. Let me tell you something. My dad, right? We had a meat store. My dad was a butcher. He owned his own when he came from Trinidad back in the 70s and stuff like that. And that's how he started working here. Then, like around the time when I was born, he was able to buy his own store and stuff like that. So the majority, that's what my dad used to do in the early years, right? And
so your dad packed meat?
I'm sorry?
Your dad packs meat?
No, well, my dad, he was a butcher. So we used to sell meat and stuff like that in the heart of Brooklyn, right? In a poor area.
Right.
So one of the things that we used to do, well, one I remembered plain, right? You could get 4 pounds of chicken back, right? That's the back piece with a little bit of neck and all that kind of stuff like that. It was 4 pounds for $1, right? That's what a box of friggin' chicken for those, the backs, used to be, I think, $10 for a box, right? And that's 40 pounds. So that is the cheapest part of the chicken each and every time.
Yep.
So are you telling me they're going to charge $50 for that?
Well, my point is, I'm just being sarcastic, but I'm saying if you already take the wings and the breast, the 2 breasts and the 2 thighs and the 2 leg, what is there remaining on the fowl? Not the caca-hole and the back and neck.
Exactly.
If you're saying you're going to adjust the menu to suit us, it means you're going to fry the back and neck and call it crunch back and neck and add 2 sauces to it. Or you're going to take the fowl bum, The cacahole, split it in four and call it popcorn chicken for carnival. And when you think you buy nice breast meat, it's cacahole you're eating.
It's far, yes, exactly. Far from it. Right. I know it is. That popcorn chicken is to run from that. Whenever you see that, it's to run from them thing. People don't know that's all the that's the leftover.
When they dip it in the butter and they fry it, you don't know if you're eating beak. You don't know if you're eating eyelid, if you're eating cacahole, or if it's the foul ball. I don't know what it is you're eating. But because it's covered in the butter, and the butter tastes really good. What do you think you're buying KFC for? Is the butter?
Well, yeah. It's crazy. But this is what, I mean, those kind of things, food, and that's one thing, right? Food is phenomenal in Trinidad, but they take advantage of the people in them in regards to the pricing. It's price gouging. Trinidadians love the belly, but I find like when I go down there, I do the conversion, but when I look at it for everybody that's living there, it's insane. It really is. Isn't a duck like $100? You understand?
Alan.
Yeah, bro.
We're joking tonight, right? Because that's part of our show. We're comedians. But the frightening thing is that we have never secured, Trinidad, when I say we have never secured a food production because we buy everything from the States. We have what we call a Price Mart in Trinidad now, and it's like Costco in the States and that kind of thing, and
right.
we buying in bulk, right?
Right.
We have closed down the sugar factory. We have closed down the cocoa estate. We've closed down, what again? Rice. We are not producing food. We're not self-sufficient. Just say, and pray that this doesn't happen. Just say that we and the U.S. fall out. Obama and Kamala stop talking.
Right.
We asked that, right?
Well, Obama only got a couple more years, so I don't know what's going to happen after that.
No, but you understand what I mean, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Stop getting support from the U.S. and we stop importing. If they put a ban on us and we stop importing food from the U.S., we eat shit here.
Well, it's real trouble
because we're not producing food, and we don't like our local food. You realize everybody rushing to buy food. Nobody wants to cook. Listen, it's a meal for the three of us home here at KFC is now costing us $120. For that money, I could have go in the market, buy bodi, buy gun, aloo, or chicken, and we cooking for the week. But we don't want to do that, right?
Right, exactly. Well, speaking of the KFC and thing like that, right? Here's some messages that is coming through in regards to that. But first of all, we got a large of Joanne and Junior, first-time listeners to the program, right? Uzar says coleslaw ain't free. KFC too damn expensive for the pigeon wings they selling. Christine Dimples Love says KFC price went up for bird wings. Antoine S says KFC fucking up. I will eat yam and saltfish, right? So Christine said to tell Antoine she wants some of the yam when he make it. So I don't know. Let me see. Well, all these boys and them on here. Let's see what they're saying. Alan, tell Darrel we're eating Japs for Carnival 2K15. Saif said KFC.
And you know what Japs is, right?
No, I don't.
Japs is a local version of KFC. Somebody from Grandy started Japs actually, and they now throughout the country. They're like 50% cheaper.
50% cheaper?
Than KFC, yeah, and it tastes like home food, So a lot of people, buying Japs, and there's another local one called Trini Chicken, and of course, homegrown Royal Castle. So KFC is now going to get some competition,
Well, Darrel, here's what somebody sent a message, and they put their name as KFC Pie. You all right, bro? They put their name as...
Yeah, I'm alive, don't worry.
They put their name as KFC Pie, okay? They said from Curep, not me and that cockahole KFC again. I go stick with Miguel Fresh Produce, to be honest with you, Darrel. Socadas give me powers, white meat. Hashtag white meat. So it is crazy, bro. It is crazy. So, what? Anything you want?
At least what we could say is that KFC, at least looking out for us health-wise, because I don't know if you've noticed in the States, but in Trinidad, all the chicken, all the fowl, for KFC, they all go to the gym. They all on Trevor says colon cleanser, and they all, some of them doing liposuction before they fry them, because the chicken real small. If you see the wing and them breasts on them, I mean, oh my God, you know, them breasts is adolescent breasts.
So the minors, you understand? That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is minors. Them breasts on slim fast. Them breasts going in the gym. They working out. No fat. They're small. You know?
Boy, we have Pauline that says Japs is the best. She says she loves Japs and stuff like that. But Darrel, what do you think? But you see, this is the thing. If you guys have all those kind of competition for them, why is people still supporting KFC and the crazy, ridiculous prices?
Not only that, Alan. The truth is, and you know, I have to admit it. Everybody coming out with the local stuff and whatever, but KFC is really good, man. I mean, I don't know, it's addictive. I don't know what to call that, but and the thing is, it tastes the same way all over the world. I've had KFC in London, I've had KFC in the States, I've had KFC even in Malaysia, and they all taste the same. It's like the same Indian frying the chicken. I don't know.
Well, but Trinidad. Listen, I love Trinidad KFC when I go down there. It's different than the U.S. one. You understand? So
really?
Oh, dude, it is night and day. They're not the same. They are not the same. Not the same. You know, it totally is different from Trinidad. And I mean, when I think the store that makes the most money in Trinidad is that KFC that's in Piaco, right? People, that's like
no.
They check it in.
You could Google this. The KFC that makes the most money worldwide is Independence Square. I'm not lying. Google it after the show and you'll see. Independence Square KFC, Port of Spain, is the most, they have the biggest sales per day. Most busiest KFC.
Now, but is that for Carnival time or is that all the time that's the busiest KFC?
No, this is every day per sale. When you matched up with any branch throughout the world, Independence Square Port of Spain sells the most chicken.
I did not know that. I would swear to God that KFC.
Google. Listen, I'm not lying. Google it later after the show, and you would not believe. Independence Square Port of Spain, I tell you, brother, selling the most chicken.
Well, I did
in the world.
I did not know that. Well, I know. I got some family locked down in Canada right now. My cousin Rajan and my boy Sid, who's from Korea. They're locked down. I know they don't get that kind of stuff up in Canada, that kind of KFC. You know, that's some, you know, bro, hands down, Trinidad KFC is way different than anywhere else. Hands down.
Yeah, our president here is different from any president from the rest of the countries in the world either.
Yes, that's true too.
You realize there's more background happening here with the president again?
Well, that's what I know. There's some things that you want to go over. So if that, let me go on that topic then. Go right ahead, bro.
But recently there was the bacchanal about the president's wife can't dress. All right.
Right.
Rachel Price got herself in trouble by making jokes about it. The president got pissed off and decided he would sue her. So he sent her a pre-protocol letter asking her to cease and desist. But tonight I'm asking the president's wife to cease and desist her dress code, man. Recently there was something called a Red Ball in Trinidad where she went dressed like a lamp.
A what? A lamp?
Yeah. She looked like a lamp, and I thought it was a Halloween costume. And then somebody said, no, this is the Red Ball. And I was quite embarrassed for the president. Well, I'm quite embarrassed for the country because she's representing us. So all that time and effort he's spending on worrying about what Rachel Price and the rest of people in Trinidad saying about him and his wife, he should spend that time in taking her to shop. I am sure, Alan, if I send her up to you, you might know some shops up there that Amelia go to. And we might be able to help dress her properly. I don't know if that is possible. I should try and arrange it.
Well,
lately, the bacchanal is with the president here, is that president's house, which is what you know around the savannah, is under repair. And so he has, when he got into office, he couldn't stay there. and they sent him. They got him a house at Flagstaff, and I don't know if you know where Flagstaff is, but that's some of the biggest houses in Trinidad. He's at Flagstaff, and he is still collecting an allowance of $28,000. Plus, we paying for the house.
That's crazy. So you guys are paying for a house and giving him a housing allowance on top of that. What?
Right, and this is how they justifying it. They're saying that the quality of the house that he's living in is not suitable for a president of a country, so we're giving him the extra $28,000 to make it up. What utter fuckery, Alan? He have one wife and 2 children. How much rooms all you fucking need?
Exactly. But still, but I'm...
Now you have me. I've now reached the point where I'm upset, where I'm saying it's time. We made a mistake, apparently, by choosing this person. I am wondering, because if all these issues popping up now, again, I would always say that the best president passed through this country is Mr. Hassan Ali. God rest his soul, bless his soul. He's dead now, but he was one of the best presidents that passed through the country. In fact, Mrs. Hassan Ali is still very vibrant and goes to all those charity events and things, man.
And that's good. But what are those people that have served in office and been a part of it, and they see this kind of nonsense and bullshit that's going on now, right? What do they say in regards to, because that's ridiculous. That's $250,000 a year, right? And also,
I think people disappointed. When we heard his speech, when he was sworn in, and we heard his speech, everybody said, "Man, this is a president." I mean, and I know in Trinidad with our system of parliament, he doesn't have any power, but it's nice to know that you have somebody you can look up to. But every day you're making yourself an idiot, and you've been losing. We, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, losing confidence in you daily. We have so much of topics that you need to touch, like for instance, the disaster in Mantle. I haven't seen the Prime Minister up there yet. I don't know if the helicopter don't have gas. She could tell me I would pay for gas for the helicopter. Find your ass up the road and see what happening in Mantle and have people suffering. I haven't heard the president say anything as yet. The new road, Alan, has collapsed. You know that new bit of road, the highway that's heading, that Kubla Singh highway. Kubla Singh is dead yet, by the way. That bit of highway, the new piece, has also collapsed. Via the rain, and they're saying that the problem is they didn't do proper drainage. Why didn't you do the drainage before the road if you know the drainage was going to be so important?
Right, exactly. But they know what was going on there, because here's what they should automatically do, like a test on the road in regards to the strength and stuff like that. You have water surrounded by it all the time, right? So these kind of things are going to happen. So did they not do the correct diligence in regards to this kind of stuff? And Trinidad's very advanced. They got smart people over there.
A project that size, I don't even figure probably everybody in Trinidad do this, you know. A project that size, you have at $700 billion. Don't tell me that when this contract was put together, they had to have engineers here doing feasibility studies to know where the hell to put the highway, test the ground. Listen, I build pools, and when we go to do a pool, you test the ground to see how you're going to build the foundation. If you have to auger pile and send piles down, depending on if the land is moving in that area or whatever, to know how to build the pool's foundation. And that's a simple swimming pool. That's a fucking highway, brother. You have to know what you're doing. So don't tell me that you didn't know that this would happen.
Exactly.
You know, This is poor workmanship. Hell, this is poor workmanship. And somebody needs to take the blame for it.
Well, who do you think is going to take the blame for it? Because it's going to be a previous government.
Let's make it very clear on True Talk tonight. We're not being political. We're just pointing out the issues there, Alan.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. So, Darrel, we got real messages are coming in. I'm trying to keep up with everything that's going on here, right? So, so some of your boys and them saying Kubal Singh's still alive. Okay, so don't worry, he's alive. These guys and them are crazy. Your Hillview crew, they're real mad. Jivan said that his girl box is special and better. Nothing else is better than that. So let me go through some of these shout outs and things. All right, Darrel, let's see. I got G Prasad says Busiest KFC in the world is in Beijing, China. All right, thank you for that information. Let's see. Well, let's see. KFC Khan. That's what they call it. Arima Old Road. KFC betray me, Darrell. Everything raising except my wood. It's best. It's best I go Subways and get plenty for 20. I go eat fresh. Hopefully, I go find a fresh gal too. Let me see here. We got Josh Francis. He says, big up to you, Alan. Best DJ ever listened to. Thank you, guys. Big up to Darrell. Love the vibes. Hashtag WF. Just want to say big up to the Hillview team. Always locked on. We know that. We thank you guys very much. Also, we got Jesse from Grandy. Says, we locked on all the time. For serious talk or for shit talk, Hillview team. Jeeves want to carry Manzalina Beach for bullying. Let me see what's going on here. These guys and them. Let's see. On the messages, we got. Let's see. Your girl Raquel says roti all the way. Hashtag WF for KFC liposuction. The KFC, she's weak. Christina says, I guess that KFC that you're talking, Independence is open 24 hours. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Lee L says, Alan, KFC in Kendall, Miami tastes just like Trinidad. Well, that's true. I'm about 40 minutes away, so they're telling me to go down there and what do you call it? To see, I could get to try it, and then we'll find out. Anton S said the president is my cousin. A shame. And I asked, what DJ? Are these people crazy?
Who said the president is a cousin?
Anton, who's locked on right now. Anton S.
Oh my.
And they put a sad face, and they said that how they shame. All right?
Oh my.
And let's see. Cheryl K said KFC Gasparilla delivery is the worst. They always send in the wrong orders unless the delivery drivers themselves take the order. But you're getting something short. Hashtag WF. Uzar says at Darrell, do you think Carnival 2K15 will bring Ebola to Trinidad? Hashtag WF. Hillview Boys, Saif, and Christine forever. So I'll get to that in a second. Shivan says, I would like to big up my boy Saif Khan, who's celebrating his 2-month anniversary with his babe Kristen. Let's see. Christine says, as always, say time and time again, you take a dummy off the streets and he will give you a better idea of how engineering should be done. So Darrell, you're real touch on a lot of people there.
Saif have a girlfriend 2 months now?
That's what they said.
And the man tell we nothing else?
I guess the man afraid you, man. He afraid you.
But I'd saying it on air. Send a picture. Let me see the girl good looking or what. Send a picture on the wall. Let me see what it is you're lying in there.
All right. So
2 months now you're going around with this thing, and we know. Listen, Alan, you didn't tell me that you could make phone calls off your Facebook. Well, your Facebook Messenger.
Well, yeah, that's right. Well, how that works, right? Facebook Messenger, it's from cell phone to cell phone. You can't do it from cell phone to a laptop or anything like that, right?
It's from your iPhone, right? Or your smartphone.
Right, your smartphone.
Phone to phone.
So if you have that messenger thing, right, on your phone, I think you could make free calls to whomever, anywhere, and stuff like that.
A little telephone icon, right? Now the thing is, I am literate, but I am not over literate.
Okay.
It's illiterate. So that all these things, I'm only 38, guys, but it makes me feel like I'm 83. So. Listen, I was driving down the road and my phone started to make this funny noise. And I said, but wait, this is not a phone call. This is not a message. This is not an email. What the hell is this, man? And when I picked the phone up, I realized it's a phone call. So I put the phone to my ears and I said, but hello? A woman say, hello, is this Darrell?
Uh-huh.
I say, yes. She said, well, I need to talk to you. Well, I pulled on the side of the road one time. I say, what you calling me from? She said, well, I'm calling you from Facebook Messenger. And I was like, oh my God, what the hell going on here? I call Alan and ask Alan what he asked this thing is. Anyway, let me cut to the chase. Here was the story. This woman, now you see a lot of people calling Darrell using this thing now, because of course they don't know my number, but they can find me when I'm on Facebook on my phone. And they see that icon is in blue. They're now using the chance to call me. Now, I want to make it very clear, I am a comedian, True Talk. I am a comedian, the team of DJ to a degree and myself. He is the DJ and I am the comedian.
Right, exactly.
I am not a sex therapist. I am not a sex therapist.
They calling you for
I'm
advice?
not a marriage counselor, Alan.
But why they calling you for sex therapy, bro? You think you...
But you see, I need to explain myself. 2 calls that worry me, that I take, and I am very frightened. Now, anytime my phone make that noise now, I'm afraid to pick up the fucking phone.
Well,
because after these 2 phone calls, I tremble before I reach home. Let me give you the first one. This woman called me to tell me, Darrell, I am asking you your advice because I am suspecting that my husband is honing me. Listen this good, Alan. I am suspecting that my husband is honing me. So I created a fake profile of a young girl, and I have been talking to my husband, pretending to be this young girl. The first night he sends me a picture of his lovely penis.
what? Just so?
Alan, you listen?
Just so?
Is Alan there? You're going silent?
I am here, bro. I am here. Yes.
So the first night he sends her a picture of his penis. This girl is supposed to be an underage girl. And the wife said she is pretending to be this girl and she is sending him pictures of herself, of this pretend girl. And he is sending back pictures of himself, of his nice thing, and his carrots apparently overnight. And he has now asked the girl to meet for communion. So she is now asking me, Alan, Darrell, what to do. I said, darling, you didn't call me before. You called me after you make the fake fucking profile and set up yourself and send the man fake vaginas and breasts.
Fake.
And send back his lovely carrots to you and asking you to come and meet and bull. Now you calling, when you're in the hot water, you calling me to ask me what I think, Alan?
But why fake? But that's the other thing. Why fake? Why fake thing?
So I tell her, I say it have 2 outcomes here, you know. It's either you go to meet him and then surprise, he realizes his wife. Remember that Pina Colada song? When the man put the ad in the papers and when he bunks up, he realizes, if you like Pina Colada, the wife that bunks up and she says, oh, it's you. It might turn out as nice as that. Or it could be when he do bunks up, he say, oh, it's fucking you.
Right.
Like,
so wait a minute. So what advice you give she then? What was the final outcome on
Alan, I put on the phone on the woman. You see, Alan, look, you see, what you encouraging? I am not a marriage counselor.
But people calling you for help,
I cannot
boy.
tell you. So, Alan, suppose I tell the girl, go and meet your husband, or go and tell your husband you is a fake profile that he was talking to you, and next thing he chop up she ass. And then they will say, Darrell, and police go be looking for Darrell. Darrell calls the woman to get chopped up.
Darrell Senshi, man. Darrell Senshi.
Exactly. So Darrell is stay quiet. So now, anybody are warning all they're trying to call me on Facebook with the Darrell not answering. That's phone call number 1. The second one who making me think now I want to throw away my phone. I would like to tell Radio Land, Radio Guyana, and all my fans from all over the world, Darrell is not a fucking sex therapist. I cannot help you if you have sexual problems, Alan.
But Darrell, okay, speaking of, let's go into this sex therapy thing a little bit deeper, right? Now, hold on. Before we go into that, let me just drop our disclaimer just in case anybody's now tuning in and thing like that, right? So give me 1 second, all right?
Yeah, tell them.
The following program is an adult content program. Parental discretion is advised. The views and expressions are not necessarily those of Radio Guyana International.
All right, so Darrell, so speaking of sex therapy, because it can get a little bit graphic and thing like that, let's go back to the Pink Power Ranger, right? Because
No. Before I hit the Pink Power Ranger, let me give the phone call, the second phone call that telling me want me to throw in my phone, and then we go talk about the half forgetting that Alan is half a Pink Power Ranger too.
All right.
Whole thing.
Okay, let me go.
Alan, a woman called me to tell me in tears that the woman is crying. And I am saying, darling, I am so sorry. Why are you crying? Darling, you don't seem to understand. I said, ma'am, try to explain yourself. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. He said, Darrel, I come home and catch my husband. I said, what you catch him doing, darling? He said, I catch him. Oh, God, Darrel, I catch him. I said, well, what did you need to tell me what you catch him doing? You know, all kind of things running through my head. Alan, you know how I just think that.
Well,
I
assume the worst.
Myself for it,
Right.
I tell myself, well, it's something really bad this poor man do. I say, Lord, give me patience because I don't know how to deal with this situation. What to tell this woman? I'm looking for my Bible to read scripture for the woman, all kind of thing. When the woman do bust the mark, you know what it is?
What?
The man doing a Chef Jason.
He's what?
The man is a masturbator. He's a Chef Jason. She come home and catch him man playing with himself, Alan.
Oh my God! So, what? How did you tackle that problem then, Darrel? Did you?
But I had to take I had to take a breath and sit down because
Oh God,
Alan, I don't know for you, but religiously I kneel down and I pray every day and I jog. I don't know for you. I don't know if you're afraid to say what it is be doing because I know your girlfriend not living home and your thing is be going by telegram. But I don't know what you just be doing from Monday to Friday night before Amelia come over. But I have a very strong feeling, Alan, you'll be playing with yourself. You and what is the name DJ who will be talking to me?
Veron actually said that
nasty man.
He want to know how your pillow was last night. He sent me a message.
Yes. I have a feeling he's sleeping because I was making pillow 4 o'clock this morning and he was still up and I was wondering what this child is still doing up. All right? I have a straight now, Alan. I break it down for the woman. Let me tell you. I say, babe, let me explain something to you, darling. Man like to play with the balls. Can't help that. From small, Alan, from the time you hit 10, 11, 12, you just learn by somebody in school tell you, or you just get hard and by mistake you play with it and bam, you come. You say, oh God, Jesus, thank you, Father, for showing me this beautiful thing. And then you just play with it until it fall off.
Right.
Or it gets bigger. Either one or two things will happen. It could get bigger because it's a muscle. You see, we're not sex therapists, but we're just experimenting here. It's a muscle, so if you play with it, it will grow. Sharon Okurup, which I show you listening me, it's a muscle. If you play with it, it will grow. Or it could fall off if you play with it too much. Okay, Veron? If you play with it too much, it will fall off. One morning you'll get up and realize it's on the side of your bed.
Well, Veron, you hear that, man? Veron, you might have issues. Now, with boy DJ
Devin, and Bradley and Taif, stop playing with all yourself, all the Hillview boys.
Well, I know my boy DJ Devin, he's a young man. He's only 19 years old, so, maybe we got to watch out for him.
But you know what he's doing?
Right,
all in the radio station in the night. Don't leave him by himself. He will damage the equipment.
Oh, but Darrel, hold on, wait. Let me go back just a little bit because we have some of them ladies is on. I know Pauline's a single woman that's at home, right?
Wait, Alan.
What about them?
Alan. Truth is, so I explained to the lady. I say, darling, it is normal. Your husband has been interfering with himself long before you, and he will continue to violate himself long after you are gone.
Well,
you're only laughing, and you need to admit to the people who's interfere with yourself, eh?
I am not. Listen. I do not confirm or deny anything of that.
Alan, you just molest yourself.
Well, I don't molest myself. I come to terms with myself.
Sound mind and big body. I do declare that I molest myself occasionally. Okay.
Oh Lord. So hold on, wait. We got Christine.
I said, girl, watch me. You're no sex therapist, but I tell you, leave the man in peace because if you're interfering with himself, he will be interfering with somebody else. And if he's not interfering with you, who he interfering with? So if he interfering with himself, that's a good thing.
Right, there you go. That is a good thing. If it's better that he keeps it at home than to go outside, right? How about that?
Yeah, keep it in the house. You see, again, Alan, the Pink Power Ranger, the half of Pink Power Ranger comes into play here. The man, Alan, and tell me if you find I making sense, you could stop me anywhere between here. If you find Darrel Dookoo, the sex therapist tonight, not making sense.
Okay, not a problem.
The man is bored. Men get bored. So if he is not getting anything exciting around the house, he is going to violate himself. Am I right, Alan?
Yes, that's correct.
You see? So, ladies, Halloween just passed. I am sure there are stores with costumes there. I am advising you women to go out and purchase some sort of costume. You have Cinderella costumes, nurse costumes, mailman outfit. I mean, look, what night David went by grandma to spend the night, my mom.
Wait, Saturday on the road.
What's that?
Sada on the road, right? Remember Sada Sunday? What you tell me?
Yes, so that was easy. Alan, you see, you're going to tell people when I conceived the child. I wasn't going to tell people that. I would have just named the child Sada when the girl born.
All right, not a problem.
Andrea and I had some time, leisure time, and she handed me a garbage bag, and I look at her and say, "What happened? You're going to clean up?" She said, "No, you be the garbage man. Put your junk in my trunk."
What? CPAP. There you go.
You understand? So you have to, ladies, you have to be Terry Lal, who always, she always calling me and afraid to pick up the phone. Because she using that Facebook thing to call me, and I feel Terry want to ask me something nasty. That is why, Terry, I'm not picking up the phone. Terry Lal, I'm not picking up the phone.
Terry's actually locked on right now. She is locked on.
Yes, afraid she. I could tell you, I have a strange feeling that you old woman, you're not doing what you need to do in the bedroom to keep the man excited. That is why the man is going to violate himself, Alan. So you have to go there and buy a little nose suit. I mean, be a little creative. Man, look, we take a garbage bag and she make me, the rubbish man. And I went on, you understand?
Okay, well, here, okay.
Can be something there.
Well, hold on, Darrel, here's what. We got Christine Dimples Love, right? She said, if you catch the man playing, join in and help him out, right? That's what she says. So here, okay, now, in regard, we have some married ladies that are locked on that I know. So I'm going to call them out, right? We have Miss Harry Lal in Georgia. She's married, right? And then we got Sharon up in New York that's married, right? What kind of costume do you think you ladies should use and stuff like that? Now, like the single ladies and things like Pauline and stuff like that, maybe they might rub one out and thing. Who knows, right? But we'll get to that in just a second. But you said, okay, like you walked in on the Pink Power Ranger thing. At least they're keeping up very current to the times, right? With Pink Power Ranger and stuff like that. But what?
Yeah, Alan, not only the ladies could dress up, the men could dress up too. There's a man who met me in Trinity Mall on Saturday. His nickname on Facebook is Vice Captain. I can't release the man's name, but the man tell me he was dressed up, sometimes in a police uniform or fire uniform, and his wife just beat him. I mean, if you into that thing that you like your ass cut before sex, no problem. That's your personal thing, That I hear that. Alan, the people balling next door, and I went across thinking that the woman getting licks. Alan, I was positive that the woman getting licks. His man was balling. The fucking man in the Xena Warrior outfit was balling.
So that was the woman that you hear screaming? Is that what you said?
She was chucking him with the Power Ranger sword, and he was balling. Don't ask me what he was doing, Alan. I think I need to go and let somebody pray with me and get that thought out of my head. Since then, I can't sleep.
Boy, so you have real mind problems going on right now. Is that what you're saying?
Watch me. There's a woman begging me, Alan, right now not to reveal her name. And if she only give me trouble, Alan, next week, between now and next week, if she only give me trouble, Jen Maynard, if that person only give me trouble, I will tell the whole of Radio Land her name. She has. Well, she leaving now,
Oh.
I'm gone.
What? Wait.
Ex-husband. I think he was number one. It's 3 she had, right?
3?
Oshna. The man, when he come home and he wanted Alan and she say no, he used to cry. You know how children throw tantrums? You ever walk through the mall and see this little boy who might want a truck and the mother say no and he throw down himself on the ground and beat up and thing?
Right.
So your daughter ever did that? David never did that with me because I would have slapped him.
Nah,
but your daughter ever tried that?
No, my daughter never did
right,
that.
Well,
thank God.
Yeah. Well, we used to call that what? The terrible tool?
Yes, correct.
Well, he used to try the terrible tools on she. I not lying, Alan. The man used to go down on the ground and beat up like a fucking fowl and cry and suck his finger until she fuck him.
What the jail?
No, I'm not joking. This actually happened, and I want to call the girl name because she go stop talking to me. But Alan, this is true stuff. You could ask Jen Maynard. Add Jen Maynard on Facebook and ask Jen to relate the story to you. Jen will tell you he's a bounce up, he head all on the wall and thing, unless he gets something. Every day.
Every day he doing that?
Yeah.
But she more crazy to be doing. But she more crazy.
Actually, she get rid of him, you know. She couldn't handle it. She get rid of him. I mean, it ain't easy to bull every... I don't know for you, Alan. I can't bull every day, man. Look at the size of my belly. Bulling for me is a whole ordeal. It's like an Olympics, you know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you have to do... In my case, I just do it every 4 years like the Olympics. I can't afford to do that every day. It just go pick me up, brother. It's a whole drama. Anyway, let me hush. read some comments. I go too much. I might end up getting laid off or something from this house. You know, right trouble.
Oh Lord. let me read some of the. We have Uzar said Darrel Dookoo giving Dr. Raj competition. Let's see. Pauline says that no matter what, right, that men are gonna do that anyway. Okay. What's her name? Terry Lyle said to tell you that she has a black man. Okay, just so you know. All right. So yeah, she's Darrel. I have a black man. Okay, LOL. Them guys.
Oh my God.
Jivan and them saying that. What do you call it? That. What he said here? He says he liked costumes. His girl. We got Zachary says I like my luxury girl to wear a maid costume. That's what he says. Let's see. What else do we have here? Lots of messages. Jesse says preschool uniform. What else? Real thing. I wonder. Them girls. You see, them girls didn't even answer. Let's see what else we have.
Alan, there are two sides to costumes.
Uh-huh.
I will give you two instances where costumes went wrong with me. One
with you?
is that I had this beautiful Negro girl that I went out with, Alan, and we went out for a couple nights, several dates, and she invited me home, and I got all excited. This was going to be my first black encounter. I am guessing that Terry Lal has plenty black encounters, apparently. Anyhow, let's go back. So I gone and she said she needs to get ready. So your boy take off all the clothes and lie down on the bed. And this girl went in her washroom in her room, and I'm waiting on the bed. And all of a sudden, this man walks into the room, and I jump and try and take the pillow and block my balls because I'm naked. And she said, no, it's me. She said, no, Darrel, this is me. I said, what? Roxanne is you? She said, yes, Darrel is me. Alan, she take off the wig. She take off the eyelashes. She take off the jeans with the backside. She take off the top. And take off all the makeup. And the woman, I swear to God, looking like a man.
What?
Alan, I put on the clothes on. I say, good night. That was the end of it for me. Right? That was it. That's one instance of a bad costume. That wasn't, if she had left this stuff on, probably would have do it. The next thing is, I went to a bar. I was very naive, and I went to a bar at 20. This was, you remember, Alan, in our days, we were not allowed to lie. Remember that, right? I don't know for you, but in my case, I had to ask permission.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So my first couple months working in Port of Spain and living in Granby, when I got a chance to break away on a Friday with them boys, I gone. We went to a club, and I saw this very beautiful woman in the corner, sitting in the dark, and I went up to her playing fast because I hot no ass, and I went and say good night. So I said, well, I go buy a beer for the girl. So I went up and she smiled, and I said good night, and she smiled again. I said, I think you're very beautiful. And Alan, I could be articulate if I want to. And I started to say, this. I was sitting across the bar, and your eyes, they're daunting. And I just needed to come and say, to you and to say, I think you're gorgeous. You're very beautiful. Can I ask you your name? And there she said, Kevin.
She said what?
Hello?
Yeah, she said what?
You catch it?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Her name was Kevin.
Get the hell out of it. You had a, what's that called? The crying game moment? That was the name of the movie. What the hell?
When she said Kevin, I turn around and to see all the boys who I come with killing themselves laughing because they know Kevin too.
Oh, shit.
Kevin apparently comes to the bar every night. Because Darrel didn't know.
Well, boy, here, I could give you a story, right? Here's what. I don't usually go strip club and thing like that. So it's one of my partner's birthday, and the whole set of all of them play cricket and stuff with us, right? So we go to this place down in Miami, and one of my boys, he broke up with his girl and all this kind of thing and stuff, right? So he was a real ladies man. So he was having a dry spell, and we go down to the strip club and thing. It was Spanish people and thing there, and what they did to my boy who was getting married, they tied him to a pole, they beat him with belt, they do all kind of thing, right? So the next boy, he sees this girl, heavy kind of Spanish girl, everything there, fully stacked, right? So he starts talking to her, and then he comes up to me. He goes, "Yo, Alan, where's the ATM machine?" I said, "But boy, I don't know what that is," right? He said, man, he getting a good deal. He want to go and take out some money and stuff like that, right? I said, "Well, go ahead, do what you got to do." So them boys that was liming with us, who are regulars over there, they tell me, they start laughing and thing and stuff like that. So they said, what do you call it, Alan, you know what's going on there? I said, no. They said, yo, that was a man. I said, get the hell out of here. They said, yo, she was a man, boy. But if you see, I would have never ever thought that. So if you see my boy, he don't know what's going on, but he real kissing. She put in his face and her boobs and thing like that. And he even made a comment to me. He said, yo, Al, that thing fat like Heathcliff, boy, right? Bigger than Garfield. So I'm there dying. And then when he went to go get the money, I said, boy, don't do it. He's like, why? What are you talking about? I said, bro, do me a favor. If you don't listen to anything from me, just listen to me with this, right? He said, no, man, I get a real good deal. I gotta go. So then when I tell him, I said, yo, they said she was a man. My boy turned white, right? When he turned white,
I would have let him go.
No, I couldn't do that to him. That my boy run into the bathroom, start scrubbing his face, and he's like, I gotta start going to temple. He gonna start doing all kind of thing and this, that, and the next thing. How I save his life and stuff like that. I said, bro, I I couldn't breathe. All that we could not friggin' breathe because it was just totally messed up. He was literally like 5 seconds away. He was halfway through the door, and I probably saved that man from a real kind of thing, boy. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I had one bad experience with going to these clubs, and Alan, I will not go back to another club. I went when I was 22, and I wouldn't go back. Do you know a club in Trinidad called Limousine?
No, I do not, sir.
Lie.
I don't know. I know Raj had a place down in St. Augustine.
Do you know where Cadillac is then?
No, I never went to those places, bro. Seriously, swear to God. On my life, I've never... in Trinidad, I never went to...
Your nose growing, Alan.
No, bro, I have no reason to lie to you, bro. We're right here on the air. I have no reason to lie to you.
Well, listen, I went into... I can't tell you the name of it because I don't want to put the people in trouble.
Okay.
But when you get into there, you go... This is how it works. And you call the girls dancing and you choose the one you want. And you go up to the room. You pay and you go to the room. And this was my first experience. Remember, we bush, you're still virgin and thing, boy, you ain't getting nothing. So you're glad to go.
Oh, Lord.
And I got into the room. The room has there's a sink. Every room has a sink.
Okay.
There's a sink in every room. And I am watching, well, what is the sink for? To brush your teeth? She said, no. She said, I need to, I wash all my vegetables before I eat them.
Oh, really?
Yes, so she took me to the sink, Alan. Now you have to understand something. Once you break in these rooms, you have to go. That's it.
There's no turning back.
No, there's no second rounds unless you pay again.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you could lose by the default. She took me to the sink. She put my thing in the sink and she started soap it with a Lifebuoy soap. You remember them Lifebuoy soap? And she soap it, Alan, and she soap it, and she soap it, and she soap it, and she soap it, and soap it, and then wash it out. And she said, you ready? I said, no. She said, what happened? I said, well, I'm done.
Get the hell out of
That
here.
was the end of there.
So you just you got a soap job.
No, the woman watched me. She soap it and wash it and go and lie down on the bed and skin up. And I pull her back the pants. She say, "You ready?" I said, "No, I'm done." She couldn't understand what I was trying to say, but I leave everything in the sink there. I leave all the evidence in the sink. I pull up my pants and I gone. But I reach home to them fellas say, but you're done already? I say, yeah, man. I lick it up fast. To know me again.
Oh my God, Darrel boy. Okay, hold on. Let me go through some of the messages and thing. All right, we got Christine Dimple Love said, I'm sorry, I never did a costume. I'm 25 years old and still going strong. All I can is toys, lots of it. All right. Devin said this show is Real Jones tonight. Cheryl K says, laughing out loud, yes, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. My dark man spark plug walking best. Kevin, all your freaking
What?
yeah. Christine says, oh my God, I'm dying here. I can't contain myself. Then we have Antoine says he's weak. Let me see here, boy. They calling you a 2-minute man and thing, boy. But one of them even told me that she don't use no costume. She don't have money for that. Her best costume is her birthday suit. All right, that's her best costume. So I ain't calling nobody name. We gonna keep the names are withheld to protect the innocent, right? So let's see here. We got some shout outs and things. Let me go through that. And as you guys know, we're going a little bit over time. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Let's see. NIGP says, man must interfere with thing. He gal thing or he own thing. Hashtag don't be bored. Hashtag I catch ya. Hashtag Sife does joke too much. All right. So that was one of the boys. Nate's from Tunapuna says, Hillview team. You know, we always tuned in. Just want to let you guys know our squad has a Facebook group page. All right, okay. Give them a shout out. They can go on that. Let's see. So let me go to the next one. Saif sent in a shout out. Saif from Granny says, Darrel boy, I ain't have no girl. Them men on the talking shit about me. Like that girl, she need God boy. I need a thin Lakshmi thing to wind up on me. Single like $1, waiting for change. That's what Saif said. So Saif said that.
What you say? Single like $1?
Yeah, he's single like $1, waiting for change. That's what Saif said. All right. So Professor Reeve from Rampan, oh God, that has always timed me up, man. Rampanlangas, right? Rampanlangas, right? Says, because I just always think about you saying Canopia, that has cracked me up.
You still remember that joke?
Boy, yo, that thing does real friggin' crack me up, man. I was dead with laugh every time. He says, as a man who loves young girls with the almighty, so me, and a hater of those who inflict unfair prices on us, like Sister Roshni, I usually carry my girl to buy KFC every Sunday. Well, now I done with that, I go buy me some Maraz Kumar doubles for dinner. That's what he said.
KFC going up by 10%. Oh,
I'm telling you. GV says, if a girl soap me good, what I sprouting? Bubbles? Hashtag soap that's giving me powers. Hashtag WUF. Let me see here. So them guys cracking on that thing. Bradley Budu Singh said, single like $1, waiting for change, laughing my ass off. Says Darrel. Terry Lal says, Darrel, you have she in tears. These guys in them.
Alan.
Yeah, bro.
Your mommy ever catch you dropping?
No, I have not been caught. No.
By nobody?
Not by nobody, yes. Discretion is best.
Never?
Never.
All right, well, then I can't tell a little story. A shame.
No, well, that's all right. Go ahead with your story, bro. Go ahead with your
No, it's all right. I'm going to leave it for next week. A shame. A shame. So nobody never catch you, Alan?
Bro, I have not been caught. Never been caught. I did things in the park. I mean, you know, you guys go on the sand, been in the park, sneak through a window, all them kind of things. Never been caught. I've been lucky enough to not been catched, brother, in anything.
I have had the experience that I was very hard and I was violating myself. And in the middle of almost climaxing, I hear mommy say, when you're done, you go bring them sheets in the machine, eh?
Wait, what you said, bro? I didn't hear you.
You didn't hear that?
No, you said something about in the middle of almost climaxing, something happened?
I was almost to the end, almost reached the end, Alan, almost climax, the big grand finale, and mommy passed and she said, when you're done, you go bring them sheets to wash in the machine.
Oh, shit. What? So wait, oh my God. So your mom...
I swear to God.
So what did you do?
Yeah.
What did you do?
After that, I ain't talk for a year. Stayed with myself.
Oh my God. So
every time I get hard to play with myself, I see my mother face. That is not a good thing.
Well, Jesus Christ. Well, that is. When
I tell you, I get impotent for a year.
That is a roadblock.
You know what it is?
That is a roadblock right
there. Your mommy tell you when you're done, bring them shit.
Wait, boy. Well, yes. You know what, Darrell? On that note, we should leave it. We should leave it right there, boy. Leave it right there. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me. Them guys on here saying. Them guys saying, Darrell, all the weeders get catch and thing like that. They're dying. Oh my God, boy. Jesus.
I think we shocked some people tonight. They didn't know we could talk so much shit, eh?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I think, Darrell, some people, I think we gotta done it right here. How about that? How about we end the program right there? Because you couldn't. I feel sorry for you, bro. What about now? If you have any problems now, did you hear your mom screaming out to you about the sheets and thing?
Depending on the kind of inbox messages you get in there, let me really close it off there, because you see what's going to happen is that when I finish the show and go on my computer, men will be still texting me till the morning, killing themselves laughing at fucking Darrell.
Oh,
lie, and my conscience clear. Everything I told you guys tonight really happened to me.
Well, there you go.
Some all the lying and hiding, like Alan don't want to admit he just between himself still. But I have a clear conscience. I will sleep clean tonight.
Well, I could sleep. I just sleep clean also, bro. So I good to go. So hold on, wait. So we have we got Junior said the app works great. Christine says Alan and Darrell, great show. Wish this could go on for more time. Cheryl K said Alan and Darrell, dynamic duo. Oh, you're too sweet. Christine had wanted to clear. It's 25 years of marriage, and not 25 years old, so not a problem there. We got Zach saying, Darrell, my mommy catch me, and she watch me and say, what nastiness you doing there?
Who is that?
Zachary.
Zachary?
Yeah, Zachary, your boy Zachary. So he in the same position with you, buddy. All right.
Zachary get catch?
Zachary got catch. And his mother said, what nastiness you doing there? That's what she said. So Darrell, before I let you go, I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer here, guys. So what do you call it? Because Gallus is not on, and I'm gonna release a song with Raymond and Showtime in just a little bit. Hopefully, I could breathe. Because
hey, listen.
Yes, sir.
When you came on, I want you to play back something for me I love with. You played something about oh Lord. When you, what is it called again? When Juta? Is it Juta when you
Oh yeah, you have Juta. My boy Dave Lyle's song. He tells you have Juta.
Hey, watch me. I logged on because normally I listen to you before I would then switch off and call you.
Right.
That was the song that was playing, and I went crazy. And David and Anne seemed to like it too. I mean, and I could understand if she didn't wash the vegetable before she eat the vegetable, that she got Juta. So it's a real song. It could really happen. So that's why you see when you see ladies who come into my office and I see that their lips swell and thing, you know what I just be thinking?
Did they eat something bad? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Nobody ever come into your office, Alan, and you see that big boo-boo in the corner of the lip?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I don't
It's not from a nasty cup. It's not from a nasty cup, Alan. No.
No, it's not that.
They didn't drink. No. They eat vegetables that wasn't washed.
They need to go. They need to be like you and use soap. Use a lot of soap.
Understand? Wash it before, Wash it.
Oh Lord! So that's your word of advice right now. Oh God!
In love with that song. I want to hear it again, eh?
I'll play it for you, Darrel. Just for you, brother. So here, I'll give you enough time so you can make sure. And I'm gonna play one song and then I'll play that. So that way you can make sure and hear it. All right. So I'll play a song and then I'm gonna play that for you because I want to make sure you get to put back on your radio so you can hear your song. All right. Darrel, any words before we ride out, brother?
Again, for the people who probably still shocked and can't move, you have to realize we are comedians and we mean no harm. We come out to enjoy ourselves. Is culture and bacchanal all you like? Well, we gave culture and bacchanal tonight.
Yeah, no?
Alan is the master baker. Step Jason. He shuts Jason's every night. And he doesn't want to admit it. For all our fans, people, I need to thank you so much. The people who inbox me every day to make sure that I am all right and to make sure that we set, there's people, Alan, every Tuesday morning will wake me up and say, "Darrel, time to get up or get yourself in order." I'm talking about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I just be saying, "What the fuck, free? The show is 9 o'clock in the night, then I sleep."
Yeah,
I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. You see the Hillview crew, those young boys support us all, Alan. They would inbox me to make sure we're okay and always laughing at the jokes. Make sure that they turn on Esteban. I forgot to mention Esteban. All those fellas make sure that they pay attention to us and they would inbox me during the week and they always log on to the show and they always calling with the one who do listen and that kind of thing. Man, I need to thank you people and you people need to join the fan page, man. Everybody's still inboxing me. I can't add you guys. I'm still like this. 5,000 is the limit that Facebook allows. We filled to the brim, to the max. So you have to add the on the fan page. What is it again? Darrel Dookoo hashtag WUF hashtag.
Right, our group page. You gotta join the group page. You understand? We have no limitations on the group page, so make sure and join the group page. You understand? It's there. You can
thank you so much. Thank you, guys. This could not be possible. let me give you a quick story, Alan.
Yes, sir.
There's a new road building in Valencia that we're not supposed to use as yet. It's a bypass that bypasses Valencia, so you connect from the highway in Wallerfield to the Valencia stretch at bypassing the traffic in Valencia. It is not open as yet, but Darrel fucking pass as usual.
Well, yeah.
I pass the road. And the police stopped me today and say, pull on the side. What you doing inside here? I say, well, side brakes in traffic. And from the time he hear the voice, he say, you is the pink Power Ranger. I say, no. Not Power Ranger.
Get the hell out.
Hold on, officer. I is not the pink Power Ranger. I went across my pink Power Ranger. And I saw the pink Power Ranger and the Xena. The man killed himself laugh. He said, go on. Just go on. Enjoy tonight, eh? Enjoy the show tonight.
Oh, God, oh, God.
Shame, but I'm glad I said it had to be we have fans all over the place, boy.
There you go. Got fans all over the place. Darrel, on behalf of everybody here on Radio Guy International, we wish you, all the best. Keep doing what you're doing. They love you. We love you. You have Radio Ghana has your back from beginning to end. Just make sure and watch your Power Rangers invasions wherever you go. You understand? I know you gave back the key, so watch yourself, brother. Watch yourself, all right?
I ain't going back there again, Alan. And I don't think I want them in my house for Christmas. A shame.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what conversation we could have. Alan, again, I must thank you. People, it is because of Alan I am on air. For you all who don't know, Alan is the reason that I am on air. Radio Guy, and I want to thank you for allowing us to be real, that we could discuss topics that are affecting people and discuss jovial stuff to keep the people laughing. Thank you so much for allowing Darrel to be Darrel. There's no limitations, and I don't think I could ever find that in any other forum. Thank people again. Radio Guyana. And Alan, I love you, bro. Thank you very much. Stop playing with yourself.
Love you too, bro. I won't. I gotta play this, right? This is a big tune right now. Oh, you don't go nowhere, you know. We not going nowhere. And Veron, I ain't going by Veron no more until you wash them sheets. I have to make sure that the sheets come out the dryer, okay?
Go shake Veron hand, eh?
No, I won't shake Veron hand anymore. So ladies and gentlemen, all you stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We got a showtime and them coming up in just a little bit. Let me bust tune, and then I gotta play Darrel tune for him too, you know. Oh, you watch this big tune, you know. Hola Tunche!
Raining like she from Africa. From Africa. Girl, me see you wind up your bumper. I'm bring that closer to me. Now give me when you push back that thing and answer my fantasy. Girl, your body looking good, and you put me in a mood. When you wine so good, yeah. Then she ball out, oh Lord. She grab on me thing like, oh Lord. And then I give she the thing like, oh Lord. I mash up the place and you know you're whining good. She ball out, oh Lord. Just give me some time now, oh Lord. She want me stop down the wine now, oh Lord. But there's something feeling good. I know. And she ball, hola, 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 hola. She ball, hola, 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 hola. She call me name. She ball, hola, 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 hola.
Oh yeah. So here again, I gotta pull this back up, right? Boss tune. Raquel, sit down now. Who like this tune? That's right. Infiltrate the dealers. Find the suppliers. When you hear this kind of tune, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Girl, me see you wind up your bumper. I'm bring that closer to me. Now give me when you push back that thing and answer my fantasy. Girl, your body looking good, and you put me in a mood.
Boy.
When you wine so good.
So good.
And she ball out, oh Lord. She grab on me thing like, oh Lord. And then I give she the thing like, oh Lord. I mash up the place and you know you're whining good. She ball out, oh Lord. Just give me some time now, oh Lord. She want me stop down the wine now, oh Lord. But there's something feeling good. I know. And she ball, hola, 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 hola. She ball, hola, 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 hola. She call me name. She ball, hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 hola. She call me name.
Hola.
She say, hola, tell them hola tunje, hola tunje. Tell them hola tunje. Find on the thing I want, stay on the mind I'm on. Anything that you come with, tell them.
Lodge of Naima.
Girl, me see you with
Say best tune.
your business to sing.
Oh yeah, you know what?
In front of the mirror.
Father sing, right?
That thing there.
This one nice like Lenten peas and Spanish rice. Like last time I'll be with 6 block lines, so we gotta play it twice.
So check it out now. Oh, you don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We got the man. Who's gonna be in New York on December 14th? Coming up in just a little bit. Large of the show time, you know. Oh, you stay tuned for his brand new release. Working a little bit overtime right now, you know. Devon D says, hola! Boom! Big tune! Shivana says, you know what? Play Brighter Days. I think I play Brighter... I go organize in a little bit, right? Oh, I played Soul Provider. Alright, so I go organizing just a little bit, right? Oh, you don't go nowhere, you know, we live until late. Christine says, love it. Uzar says, highway in Wallerfield. Since when? Great show, guys. Hashtag Alan. Was I say my piggy small? Darrel. Hashtag WF Master. Sneaky G says, great show. Loved it very much. Have a great night, everybody, from Christine. I go organize all in just a little bit now. Go organize in a little bit. So I tell you, don't go nowhere. Hola, December 14th, we gassing up for December 14th. Hola!
Ooh, yeah. Raining like she from Africa. Ooh, yeah. From Africa. Ooh, yeah.
John Ross, Villa Capri boy. Way.
Ooh, yeah. Raining like she from Africa. Ooh, yeah. From Africa. Ooh, yeah.
Hey.
Girl, me see you wind up your bumper. I'm bring that closer to me. Now give me when you push back that thing and answer my fantasy. Girl, your body looking good, and you put me in a me thing like, oh lad. And then I give she the thing like, oh lad. I mash up the place and you know you're whining good. She ball, oh lad. Just give me some time now, oh lad. She want me stop down the wine now, oh lad. But there's something feeling good. I know. And she ball, hola, 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 hola. She ball, hola, 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 hola. She call me name. She ball, hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 hola. She call me name. And she say, hola, eh. Tell them hola tunje, hola tunje. Tell them hola tunje. Wine on the thing I want. Stay on the mind, I'm on it. Anything that you come with, tell them all I could done. Girl, let me see you with no behavior. Do your business, you see, and pretend you're in front the mirror. Practice that thing there for me. Girl, your body looking good, and you put me in a mood. When you wine so good, yeah. Then she ball out, oh lad. She grab on me thing like, oh lad. And then I give she the thing like, oh lad. I mash up the place and you know you're whining good. She ball out, oh lad. Just give me some time now, oh lad. She want me stop down the wine now, oh lad. But there's something feeling good,
oh lad.
And she ball, hola, 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 hola. She ball, hola, 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 hola. She call me name. She ball, hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 hola. She call me name. And she say, hola, eh. Tell them hola tunje, hola tunje. Tell them hola tunje. Wine on the thing I want. Stay on the mind, I'm on.
So here what Radio Guy International.
Come with, tell them all I could done. This girl prettier than a rainbow.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is a boss tune, you know. And another big tune that's coming out in Trinidad and Tobago. We're gonna drop in just a matter of moments.